The human life is full of choices. So our life, we have to choose. Some choices are simple, some are complicated, some are even difficulties in choosing them. But we have to make choice, and we have to live the choice which we make. We as Christians, we decided freely to choose the life of Christianity. So we have to live our Christian life in this world. And the model of our Christian life is Jesus himself. And what does he entails us? We have one day to live with him in heaven. So, my dear brothers and sisters, the ascension of Jesus seems to bring sadness to apostles. Now, what do we learn from this act of Jesus to ascend into heaven? What do we learn as lesson to our life? Most of the time, during the sufferings, the challenges, the sad moments, we can draw a good lesson from those moments. When Jesus was saying goodbye to his disciples, what did they learn from Jesus, from that action? The lesson which we have to learn from this action of Jesus to ascend into heaven is, the first one, assurance that Jesus is God. Why do I say that? In the Creed, we testify and we believe that Jesus ascended into heaven and he is seated at the right hand of the Father. What does it mean to sit at the right hand of the Father? It means that he's ruling with God the Father. So Jesus is truly God. And that proving that Jesus is truly God, he loves us. He didn't go to heaven just to rule. He went to heaven so that he can prepare the place where we can go and meet him and live with him. So the lesson which we learn is that Jesus is God who prepares for us the place where we can go and live with him. The second lesson from the ascension of God, of Jesus into heaven, is the earth is not the most important thing. If the earth was the most important thing, then Jesus would have stayed on this earth. Since the earth is not something important, Jesus decided to ascend into heaven. Jesus tells us that there is something important than the earth. What that is? The heaven. That we have as a human being, as Christian, to strive to reach heaven. But we will not strive alone. He said that I'm not leaving you orphans. I will send the Holy Spirit among you. So let us open our minds, open our hearts to receive the Holy Spirit who will work with us so that we can reach to heaven also. The last thing which we can learn from the ascension of Jesus is that Jesus opened the responsibility of evangelization to each one of us. If Jesus could not ascend into heaven, the responsibility for evangelization will be on him. He entrusted the responsibility to us so that we can fulfill that task. He commissioned us to baptize others. In short, we have been privileged with the power of baptizing and evangelize others. Let us use this privilege diligently and wisely. Let us ask ourselves, how do we evangelize others? It's not just by pouring the water on their foreheads and saying that I baptize you in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. It's good. But more than that, we need to live the Christian life so that when people they see us, they can trust in Jesus. They can believe in Jesus. They can be also Christians as we are Christians. But remember that one day you are going to answer the question of Jesus. I entrusted the power to evangelize others. How have you used that opportunity to evangelize others? So, my dear brothers and sisters, the lesson from today's celebration is Jesus Christ is truly God. The earth is not the most important thing. Let us seek the heavens. And Jesus has entrusted the power to evangelize the others. So, let us be a true ambassadors of Jesus.